Deep within the twisting corridors of the labyrinth, the creature known as Asterion feeds. Once an innocent life cursed by divine wrath, it has become a symbol of terror. Its human flesh is not a feast of choice, but of necessity, a cruel reminder of its monstrous fate. The victim's cries echo through the stone walls, fading into silence as the beast towers over its prey. Yet behind the savage eyes lies a flicker of sorrow, a reflection of the man it could never be. Asterion's hunger is insatiable, but its existence is a prison, both for itself and those who cross its path.
The story of the Minotaur is one of the most chilling and tragic myths from ancient Greek lore. It intertwines themes of divine wrath, human sacrifice, and the consequences of human folly. This tale begins with the city of Knossos on the island of Crete, where the seeds of this legend were sown. King Minos of Crete, eager to assert his divine right to rule, prayed to the sea god Poseidon for a sign of favor. Poseidon granted his wish by sending a magnificent white bull from the sea, a creature so splendid that it dazzled all who saw it. However, the god expected Minos to sacrifice the bull in his honor as a gesture of reverence. But King Minos, captivated by the bull's beauty and majesty, defied Poseidon. Instead of sacrificing the bull, he kept it for himself and offered a lesser animal in its place. This act of hubris enraged Poseidon, who devised a cruel punishment. He caused Pasiphae, the queen of Crete and wife of Minos, to develop an unnatural and uncontrollable desire for the bull. To satisfy her obsession, Pasiphae sought the help of Daedalus, a brilliant Athenian inventor and craftsman living in Crete. Reluctantly, Daedalus constructed a hollow wooden cow covered in real cowhide, allowing Pasiphae to fulfill her desires with the bull. The union resulted in the birth of a monstrous hybrid, the Minotaur, a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull. The Minotaur, named Asterion, was a source of shame and terror for the royal family. As it grew, the beast became uncontrollable, feeding on human flesh and symbolizing the consequences of Minos' defiance of the gods. Fearing the Minotaur but unwilling to kill it, King Minos sought to confine the creature. He commissioned Daedalus to build a structure so complex and impenetrable that no one could escape. Thus, the Labyrinth, a vast and intricate maze, was constructed beneath the palace of Knossos. The Minotaur was imprisoned within, hidden from the world but always hungry. Minos' wrath extended beyond the labyrinth. When his son Androgeus was killed during a visit to Athens, Minos waged war on the city. The defeated Athenians were forced to pay a gruesome tribute. Every 9 years, 7 young men and 7 young women were sent to Crete to be devoured by the Minotaur. The Athenian people lived in fear and mourning, knowing that their children were doomed to a horrific fate in the dark, winding corridors of the labyrinth. Salvation came in the form of Theseus, the prince of Athens. Determined to end the suffering of his people, Theseus volunteered to be one of the sacrificial victims sent to Crete. Upon arriving, he captured the attention of Ariadne, King Minos' and Pasiphae's daughter. Ariadne fell in love with Theseus and resolved to help him defeat the Minotaur. She gave Theseus a sword to slay the beast and a ball of thread, which he used to mark his path through the labyrinth, ensuring he could find his way out. Theseus confronted the Minotaur in the heart of the labyrinth. A fierce battle ensued, and using the sword provided by Ariadne, Theseus slew the beast. The prince then led the surviving Athenians out of the maze, guided by the thread. Theseus's victory ended the terror of the Minotaur, but the story concludes on a somber note. After escaping Crete, Theseus abandoned Ariadne on the island of Naxos under mysterious circumstances, a betrayal that would haunt his legacy. He also failed to change his ship's sails from black to white as he had promised his father, King Aegeus, signaling his safe return. Believing Theseus dead, Aegeus threw himself into the sea, which became known as the Aegean Sea. The story of the Minotaur is more than a tale of heroism. It is a cautionary narrative about pride, punishment, and the monstrous consequences of defying divine will. The labyrinth symbolizes life's complexity and challenges, while the Minotaur represents the hidden darkness within humanity. Archaeological findings at Knossos suggest that the myth may have roots in Minoan culture, with its intricate palace architecture inspiring the concept of the labyrinth and bull worship rituals, contributing to the creation of the Minotaur legend.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.